So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win at all costs, and you better be prepared for what's coming.
Well, he knows, doesn't he? He just knows. At the core of his game is winning battles, physical, aerial, mental. To him, winning, however he does it, matters most. Mane. Mane goes for the shot! No, he's not getting past him there. Poor robust challenge.
Cafu.
Chouameni.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's fabulous. Here comes towering header. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Berbatov is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Xabi Alonso delivers. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Madrid leading currently through the only goal of the game, an own goal as it turned out. And the score is 1-0. And here's Ibrahim. It's Ibrahimovic! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Best place it in. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Tchouaméni. Can he get on the end of this? Cafu cuts out the pass. Now it's Yamal. Tries to play it through. Yamal looking to receive it in space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Hazard, very much a man of this moment. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Berbatov. No, it's come to nothing. He's had it taken off him. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he's quick to snatch it back. Tchouaméni, and that has left him in a heap. Oh, good spread. He's in plenty of space here. Foot in. McAllister. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Tchouaméni, Davids gets over and intercepts. McAllister, spread out to the left. He's got away. Oh, sweet feet. Dembele's delivery. And that should get the job done. Cafu is onto the header! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Berbatov certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Over to the right flank. Cafu.
Madrid can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Yamal in a shoots! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Bellingham cuts it out. Passing is crisp and sharp. McAllister is always looking to break lines.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's on it, can he get away? And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. Played out wide. And now they can spring out of defence. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away. Madrid are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Yamal finding himself in space. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Xabi Alonso looking to play it into the box. And a header! Oh, crossbar!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Madrid sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's picked his way through. Hazard! Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Drama over the penalty spot. Not much more than a formality.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and a heart-and-mouth moment for the taker.
Just 1 in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He is through here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cafu. There's the crossfield ball. For Van Bouten. Oh, can he get onto this? Great work on the overlap. And that could well leave a mark. Cleared without hesitation. He's gone for goal! Oh, it rattles the bar! And he's straight offside.
Substitution for Fenerbahce. Number
So time
15,
for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 14, Van Dijk. Number 21, Ibrahimovic.
Nicely
Number
weighted
13,
ball.
Hazard. Number
Well, it's definitely the
26,
right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to
Coming on
keep
the
pushing.
field,
There is an
number 9,
irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Number 7,
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and
Number
they'll get
10,
clinical.
Johan Cruyff. Number 24, Bruno Fernandes.
Well, Jim, it is
Number
abundantly
19,
clear that the tone of this
Magalhaes.
game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take...
Can he finish? Chouameni, that's a good ball out wide. Xavi Alonso, oh, that's a key interception. Pepe calmly anticipates. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And it's Bellingham. Oh, what chance! And there's a goal! Fenerbahce are back on level terms. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing. Could be danger here. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution.
Madrid choosing to make the first change.
Madrid clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Howson. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Maradona. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means.
Shot, surely! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Dembele fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
That is good alertness. Chouameni, Bellingham. Bellingham going forward. That's been slipped through. Goes for a shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Madrid look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
There will be 5
Now it's
minutes added
Mbappe.
time.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Knocks it into space, takes a shot! Oh, good finish! And right near the end, we have parity. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So all big chance! Off the post! No, just not quite.
I think his reaction says everything there, Peter. Just a fraction inside. That's all he needed to be.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And he's had it nicked away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Rijkaard reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Neymar running with intent. Aims beyond the defence. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Neymar running with the ball, knocks it out wide. Lopez, look at the shot, surely! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Big relief, it just needed better contact. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Can he get on the end of this? Neymar picks it up out wide. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Cafu drives forward on the overlap. Yamal's cross. Buffon claims it, safe hands. Cruyff, can he spark a counter here? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Lopez. It's a really well-measured ball. That'll be a throw. Cafu. Yamal's cross. Mendes attempts a clearance.
Madrid really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to...
There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Yamal. Cafu has it out wide and in space. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Still goalless at the moment. Caceres, always onto this. McAllister tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Caceres. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Takes a shot! Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
Corner number 2 then. Tele! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pele strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
30 minutes gone. And it's Rijkaard. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And the counter is on. Caceres, he's got away. And that is a little undercooked. McAllister makes a dash for it. It's a promising position. Demichelis gets a foot in here. Demichelis, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Eto'o. He's having a shot! Goal! Galatasaray!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Gol del Galatasaray. Marcó en el minuto 38 el dorsal 77.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he has shown him a yellow card. Beckenbauer. Gattuso. Played out towards the right wing. Great defending, strong and determined. Driving through. Chance for a shot! Well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Pull it. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Cafu. That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Back on the way then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Neymar! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
So, third corner of the game. Van Dijk clears it away. And here's Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great vision. Good ball, good take. Picked out brilliantly. And this is Pele. Can he finish? Goal! It is an explosive start to the second half. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Galatasaray are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's McAllister. And this is Pele!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yamal's cross.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Out towards the flank. Great chance! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Yamal. Pele. And that's a simple one for the keeper. He's in a good position. Pele! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Yamal. Yamal's chance! It's a goal! Do not write them off. Back they come. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11.
So the manager can
Será
make a change
sustituido
for
por
the first time in the
el
game here.
dorsal 7.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Shot could be on. It's Neymar! Nearly, but not quite. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Played out to the left flank. 75 minutes played. Oh, this looks sharp. Into the channel. Now that looks a decent ball. And no, that was never going to make it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's being urged to shoot. Vermeer. McAllister is the team's great visionary. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Oh, good finish. And the comeback is complete. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Galatasaray are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Madrid with the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Rijkaard.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And it's Neymar. He's through here. McAllister. Now it's Neymar.
Habrá 3 minutos de
Oh,
descuento.
such a clever touch. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Oh, they could break here. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Howson has been sent off. It was deemed a professional foul.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Goes for a shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. And that will be it. Madrid have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And here's Mane. Messi. Xavi Alonso. And it's Maradona. Now it's Berbatov. And it's Lopez. And here's Neymar. He won't be happy with that one. Maradona. Cafu. That is lovely. Chance for a shot! Maradona. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in...
He's had a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
That's gone for a throw-in. Messi. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Looking to play him in. He has a look up. Mane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Lopez. Costa Curta. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Caresses it through. Neymar. Bellingham. Just eases him off the ball. Xabi Alonso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the shot! They've scored! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Costa Curta. Oh, that is asking for trouble. For Xavi Alonso. Lopez. Look at the space here. And the finish! And he couldn't finish.
Maradona has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ambitious ball here. That has not gone well. Good running with the ball, and it's Bellingham. Triol gets over and intercepts, and the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Looking tidy in possession here. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Oh, strongly challenged there. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Neymar. Mbappe.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Xabi Alonso does really well to win the ball there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Defending was strong and firm. Bellingham. And here's Maradona. He's having a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that's fabulous. Well read, and the danger is averted. Mane. Picked out brilliantly. Now it's Lopez. Over to the right flank. Pings it across. Buffon claims it. Safe hands. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Madrid just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Madrid with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. And we are back on the way. Madrid currently ahead by the smallest of margins. It's a promising position. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Burb. He's having a pop! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Xabi Alonso. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He's looking wide. Shot a goal! That has ended up in no man's land. Messi. Bellingham. Steaming on goalwards. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Good ball, good take. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is decent chance! Madrid are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Looking for options for movement. Space for him to turn and look. Takes a shot! Mbappe. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Messi. Van Bouten. Lovely bit of skill.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Foot in. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
This might spell danger. And Mane! Now that is a hefty challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's Lopez. That is good alertness. Nicely aimed pass. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He is through here. Neymar's cross. Keeper's dealt with that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Xavi Alonso. Great vision. Nedved. Mane. Messi. Mane, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. 1-0 as we head towards the end. That's destined for the flank, and it's Neymar. He has found the way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Xavi Alonso.
There's a real tenacity about their defence.
Shoots! No, just over.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So we have
19,
movement on both benches.
Twitter. El dorsal 6, Xavi Alonso. El dorsal
They're
16,
avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Osimhen might just make this.
Berbatov. Serán sustituidos por
Dembele.
el dorsal 23, el dorsal 17.
Madrid
el dorsal
close now
10,
to seeing this
el
one through to
dorsal
the end.
20, el dorsal 9. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And it's McAllister. This looks promising. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that's it. Madrid have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it may be smiles all round, Peter, but it's a game that's given the boss some food for thought. Good result, yes, but they really could have done with making...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Costa Curta. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Stood up well to him there. Hazard. Now it's Del Piero. And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Kasim Pasha with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Can he get it through? He can run onto that. Zola. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for options for movement. Maradona. That's good play. Cafu. And it's Xabi Alonso.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Kasim Pasha clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Dembele looking to receive it in space. That is... He's having a shot! Has another go! Still goalless at the moment. Bale, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Hazard. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot! Costa Curta looking sharp there.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
Gullit. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, this looks sharp. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. He's looking wide. Triol. And it's Hazard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely pass, but there's the shot! There it is!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Kasim Pasha have taken the lead. Well, big chance! And no mistake! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious... Maradona! And that is doing no harm at all.
Maradona probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. McAllister, Vermeer. Maradona, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cafu. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. It's a promising position. Dembele's delivery.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Lopez. It's Pele! Brilliant from Pele! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the comeback is complete. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Madrid have their lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Zola threads one in. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
McAllister! And that is wildly off target. Cafu is there, and he can pick it up. Now, can they get him away? And that brings the first half to a close. Madrid have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. And we are up to the break.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Madrid are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Down to business again. Cafu cuts out the pass. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Howson. Now Costa Curta. Nedved. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Marcelo. And it's Hullet. He's shifting through the gears here. That's the keeper's ball. Dembele. Vermin.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Madrid now in a position far more desirable.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Messi. He's onside. And the ball is out of play. Costa Curta. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Zola. Now, what about a counter-attack? He has found the way through. Zola. Crosses it in here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Cafu. And this is Pele. And he's found the way past. He's in one-on-one. Just surely! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Aims beyond the defence. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's under a lot of pressure there. It's a goal kick. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. McAllister. Hullet. Zola. Hullet. Played through into space. Dembele picks it up out, and the shot! Oh, well played, well sorted out. Zola. He's picked his way through. Is there any support? He might not need it. Fermin. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that is a nice touch. That's tidy. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Messi has a look and plays it forward. Zola. Cafu gets over and intercepts. Xavi Alonso threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. Here's Nedved. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Oh, great leap! They want to be quick to recover it. That could... And again!
2 minutos de descuento.
Azar. Oh, there's a probing ball. 2 minutes to be added on. Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing.
Recordamos a nuestros
Pele
espectadores
picking up the Man of the
este
Match
estadio
award,
dispone
and
de
no
un circuito
surprise
terrestre
there.
de televisión para garantizar su
So,
seguridad.
Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Madrid definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running.
It's going to be a real pleasure to see the mercurial Alessandro Del Piero.
Genuine legend of the Italian. Shot, surely! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nesta. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's been caught napping! Real chance! And no mistake! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Fermin. It's a promising position. Fermin. Oh, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. And this is Bale. It's Bale! It's in! Right back in the game! Truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
El dorsal 11.
Club America cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Tries to pass it through. Shapes to shoot! And there's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Madrid go up by 2 and are looking good. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Dembele. Lovely chance for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Berbatov actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid with the corner. They're first. Maldini getting this one clear. And he's quick to return it. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now they can spring out of defence. Edmilson looking to pass their way up the pitch. Xavi Alonso. McAllister. Lahm cuts it out. Law. Fermin. To McAllister. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pele. 15 minutes till half-time. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Bale. He's found a way through. McAllister. Xavi Alonso does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That's going wide left. Dembele.
he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And here's McAllister, passing nice and neat, and that is expertly dealt with. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Berbatov. Schneider. Schneider going forward. And the through ball. Kahn claims comfortably. Howson. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Maradona. And it's Edmilson. Now it's Del Piero. Now he's running. Del Piero! Wonderful from Del Piero! That is a gem! An absolute gem! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the run. He's picked his way through. It's Pele! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Lahm. Law. Schneider! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been a half full of thrills, and the margins are tight. Just one in it, 3-2 at the break.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So right back into the action. Now it's Bale. He has a look up. Shot a goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's good running with the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. There's the Berbatov! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And again! Goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Madrid now in a position far more desirable.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Sends it crossfield. Not the most accurate pass. Club America do have a chance to counter here. He's shifting through the gears here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Towering header! And that's a tidy finish. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Club America are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Maradona. Xavi Alonso. Cafu. Knocks it into space. Edmilson. Schneider. Cannavaro has given away a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's Lahm. Bale. Fermin, renowned for his long-range shooting. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Aubameyang. Pele. Fermin. Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. Lopez. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That is ended up in no man's land. Just about up to 75 minutes. He is through here. Nesta with the slide tackle there. Law. Passes short and sharp. Picked out brilliantly. Now, can they get him away?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
The two
3.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
7. Berbatov. El dorsal 6.
Schneider
Xavi
plays it
Alonso.
short.
El dorsal 16.
That's good play.
El dorsal 20. Será
It's
el sustituto.
Schneider!
El dorsal 5.
And the difference
El
is
dorsal
still
9.
one,
El dorsal
but
14.
only just.
El dorsal
Schneider.
22.
Oh, he's brought him
El dorsal
down, and it
15.
is a
Cambio de
penalty.
jugadores.
And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. That is some save from Khan. Lahm has it out wide and in space. Messi! And a truly agonising miss.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Club America making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
And it's Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Aubameyang.
Club America really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
McAllister, looking for a runner. Bellingham. Oh, that was vital. I think we're just about done here. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. McAllister. And he's managed to get free. That is good strength. Maradona tries a shot! And he's stuck it away! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Madrid have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Now it's Girassi. He might be in here! This looks promising. He's got away. Now it's Bellingham. Can he get it through? Space for him to turn and look. And that will be it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble, and it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back.
Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Beckham plays it short. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And here's Beckham. Nice interception, well timed. It's a pretty loose pass. Beckham. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time.
Beckham really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. Foot in. Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He is through, and Beckham! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Neymar. McAllister. Neymar, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now, can they get him away? Eto'o.
That was lovely, that.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Beckham! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And another try! Goal! Galatasaray! The first significant strike. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Oh, this is a great position. Now it's McAllister. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Lopez. Madrid are behind here, despite their domination of possession. He's found space here. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And Neymar! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Looking to play him in. Can he get on the end of this? Delivers with tries a shot! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
That is good alertness. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Neymar. Can he get it through? Chance, surely! Oh, split-second reaction.
Firmino actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
There's the shot! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Pelé, and that was nowhere near his best. And it's Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar. And he's worked it through. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well read, nice interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that.
It's Eto'o! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Costa Curta. McAllister. Firmino. And this is Pelé. He's shifting through the gears here. Pelé! Big moment! Massive goal! That is so good. Such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Madrid have their lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Maradona aimed beyond the defence. Pelé providing an outlet on that flank. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Not, and that is indeed the final act.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Madrid largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. Back on the way then. They're back on the ball again, and the pass is intercepted. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Off. Tries one from range! Oh, super goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Khan claims comfortable. Cafu. Nicely weighted ball. And that's been intercepted. Seedorf. Figo making a dash for it. Figo. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. McAllister. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Pele. Knocks it out wide. Picks out chance! In with the challenge. Neymar. Neymar! And there's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
That's an excellent interception. Now it's Neymar. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Beckham, and it's Messi. Nicely spread. Now it's Neymar. Looking for options for movement. And it's been played through. That's the keeper's ball. McAllister. Van Bouten with the slide tackle there. Hakimi. Hakimi is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bullish header! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Not the most accurate pass. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And it's Lopez. Look at the space here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Cafu demonstrating his defensive quality there. That's a nicely shaped ball. Decent chance! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Madrid have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for the run. And this is Eto'o. Eto'o! He's got a goal!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So could they be onto something here? Fermin. Lopez. Now this could be a chance. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
The
dorsal
two
16.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same
El
time.
dorsal 19. Van Buiten.
And it's
El
Snyder.
dorsal 8. El dorsal 13.
Petit
Neymar.
charging forward, the
Serán
ball at his
sustituidos
feet.
por el dorsal 7. Berbatov. El dorsal 3.
Bellingham.
Fabio Cannavaro.
And that interception
El dorsal
was
5.
most necessary.
El dorsal
He read that really well
And
and stopped
that
it.
is that. Madrid have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello, everybody,
camaraderie.
and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Dembele. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, there's a probing ball. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. And here's Dembele. He has found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Dembele. Oh, such a clever touch. Dembele's delivery. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Berbatov. Fermin going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Short changes him with that pass. Best. Great chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. McAllister is the team's great visionary. It's a promising position. Could be danger here. That has been slung wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Messi. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Good ball, good... Oh, good effort! McAllister. Now it's Dembele. Now it's McAllister. Dembele. Knocks it into space. Dembele picks it up out wide. Dembele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Takes a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Not a bad try by any means.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
No, he's not getting past him there. And no, that was never going to make it. Guardiola. Messi. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. That was travelling. Costa Curta. And he's picked it up out wide. Berbatov! And he's heaved it away. Aims beyond the defence. Dembele. Nice control. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Madrid have their third corner. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 4 coming up here. He's rising! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's McAllister. Dembele. Great defending, strong and determined. Baresi. Mateus. Best. Threads one in. That is a great pick out. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. McAllister. Maradona. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Best.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Maradona. Vermin, never out of the action for very long. Dembele, good read, needed to be. Guardiola. That's destined for the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And we'd like to inform you now that
The
the latest
midway
travel
point of the game.
information is currently
Madrid
being displayed
certainly
on the
have
screen.
plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. That gets us going once more.
Madrid have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, great leap! Rijkaard.
Galatasaray definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Can he get it through? And here's McAllister. And this is Maradona. Maradona's cross. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's picked his way through. They've got a corner here. Oh, right place, right time. And now a sudden chance to counter. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Dembele.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Galatasaray appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. And a chance! And a neat finish! It is the pick-me-up they all longed for. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Costa Curta. Now it's Dembele. Can he get onto this? McAllister gets into a good position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's Dembele. Now, can they get him away? Oh, shooting chance! And that's a tidy finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Very nicely done. Oh, well played. Plenty of numbers back. Oh, good-looking ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Costa Curta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Maradona. Berbatov. Oh, good climb! And And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They're up to 5 corners now. No, he didn't quite meet it right. The corner count is rising. That's 6. They want to be quick to recover this. Back would it go, and again! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Keeper has taken decisive action. No way through there. That is lovely. It's run loose here. Referee's given a throw. Costa Curta. And it's McAllister. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's gone loose. Messi. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. The referee has given a corner. Well, the corners keep on coming. This is their 8th of the game now. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, we've got to expect Frank Lampard to be central to pretty much everything here, Jim, haven't we?
Without a doubt, he'll be amongst the busiest players.
Griezmann! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chance to deliver, and he was alert to it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Griezmann, here's a chance! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Feyenoord with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Griezmann. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Xavi Alonso. Now it's Berbatov. Maradona. He's a sharp little ball here. He is through here. Fermin! Brilliant from Lopez. He's got himself an absolute peach. And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's managed to get free. Now the ball in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van Bauten. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Can he get it through? He's shifting. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, that is good. Super running shot. Griezmann! That is decidedly lacking. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Xavi Alonso. Can he latch on to this? He has found a way through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Cafu. Swung over. Now it's Neymar. And he skips past his man. Oh, nice touch. And it's Maradona. Xavi Alonso. Feyenoord have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's Dembele. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Distributed tidily. Now there's a fine ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Dembele! Dembele! Brilliant! A finish of true class! themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Number 10.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, good ball. Pulls it back, and a header! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
McAllister certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Lampard. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. McAllister looking for options for movement. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that's well seen too. Xavi Alonso, and it's Lopez. Now it's Dembele. That has not gone well. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's where it came from. Thuram gets over and intercepts.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Great vision. And this is Neymar. He's having a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And this could be the final action of the first half. Marquinhos with the clearance. Van Bouten. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Please make sure.
So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitution for Feyenoord. Number 14, Xabi Alonso. Coming on to replace him.
And so we're off again.
Number 12, Van Basten.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Xabi Alonso. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Lopez. McAllister. Played out to the left flank. Neymar. Cross flung in towards the middle. Roberto Carlos can get it clear. Oh, can he finish? It's there!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid have their lead.
Firmine really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cafu. Now it's McAllister. Good ball, good take. Real chance! It's loose, and again! Lampard conjures time and space where few can. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he can thump it away. And he's being shifted off it. Cafu with the slide tackle there. Now it's McAllister. He's shifted it to the flank. He's found a way, takes the shot! So we've reached the hour mark. Maradona. This is a promising build-up. Cafu has the space to scheme. Cafu, bullish header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lampard, and the counter is on. He's got away. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Xavi Alonso, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He might be in here. Thinks about the shot. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Look at the space, it's Maradona! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now, can they get him away? Neymar aims beyond the defence. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Played towards the other side. Oh, perfectly measured that. And this is Berbatov. Berbatov! And he's stuck it away. And surely that does it. Perfect time, decisive strike. How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Substitution for Feyenoord. Number 7.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 10,
So the lead now is 2.
Number 20.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Raul. Number 18. Neymar. Number 21. Olise.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's McAllister.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Neymar. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And this is Raul. And a terrific effort. And that's a good finish. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution in progress.
Time for a change in personnel. Feyenoord cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Madrid nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
It's played through for him. He's picked his way through. Plenty to aim at here. Maradona's header! And that's a tidy finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Oh, that's fabulous.
That's good play from him.
Dembele. Dembele's delivery. Marquinhos tries to clear. Applies the finish! Against the crossbar. Gattuso. And time is up. Madrid are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a...